Canada has finally admitted what India has long maintained, that Canada has become a safe haven for Khalistani elements. Canada's top intelligence agency, the Canadian Security Intelligence Service, has for the first time officially confirmed that Khalistani extremists are operating from Canada. The report by the intelligence agency says that Khalistani extremists are using Canadian soil as a base to promote, fundraise and plan violent activities, primarily targeting India. The big admission comes just a day after Prime Minister Modi met his Canadian counterpart Mark Carney on the sidelines of G7 summit. Let's take a look at why this admission by Canada is big. These are some takeaways. Number one, first official acknowledgement by Canada. It validates Delhi's stand on the Khalistani threat. It proves Canada became a safe haven for the Khalistani elements who were plotting against India. It boosts India's fight against K-terror. And it signals a shift in the Canadian policy. These are the takeaways from the admission that has come to fore. Now, BJP has credited the deft diplomacy of Prime Minister Modi for change in Canada's stance. BJP highlighted that it is for the first time that Canada has used the term extremism in relation to Khalistanis, calling a big vindication for India. The ruling party said that finally India's concerns are being addressed by the Canadian leadership.
This is the right thing to do for every country around the world. Do not allow terrorists to breed within your country, because those terrorists will turn one day and devour you instead. Some politicians, unfortunately, think that by fostering terrorists on their soil, they can in some ways prevail over India, pressure India. And those countries are finding out, like Pakistan has recently, that that does not work with India. Under Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji,
प्रधानमंत्री जी का बहुत अच्छा दौरा कनाडा का रहा है, और जो भारत ने जिन इश्यूज को फ्लैग किया था वो एड्रेस भी हो रहा है, और कनाडा और भारत के रिश्ते में जो पहले थोड़ी दिक्कत आई थी वो सब दिक्कत दूर हो गई है.
Now remember, the ties between the two countries hit another following 2023 assassination of Khalistani terrorist Hardeep Singh Nijjar. The erstwhile Trudeau administration linked the killing to Indian government interference. Allegations vehemently denied by India as absurd. What followed was heightened diplomatic tensions. But things are beginning to change under Canada's new Prime Minister, Mark Carney, who has so far shown willingness to repair ties. When the two leaders met in Kananaskis, both sides agreed to appoint new high commissioners for both countries and resume stalled trade talks. There was discussion on restarting senior ministerial as well as working level engagements across various domains to rebuild trust and bring momentum to the relationship. Both leaders also agreed to explore opportunities for future collaboration in areas such as clean energy, digital transformation, artificial intelligence, among other areas. But opposition isn't convinced with these signs of improvement in ties. They say that Modi government needs to do more. Congress and Samajwadi Party are of the opinion that Canada's acknowledgement isn't enough, advising that Prime Minister should have raised the matter strongly with the Canadian leadership when he met the Prime Minister of Canada.
डिप्लोमेटिक ही नहीं, भारत के लिए बहुत चिंता का विषय है. अगर कनाडा जैसे देश की धरती का इस्तेमाल कुछ ऐसे तत्व भारत के खिलाफ कर रहे हैं. दूसरा, भारत के प्रधानमंत्री जी कल ही तो मिले हैं वहां के प्रधानमंत्री जी से, अभी 48 घंटे भी नहीं हुए हैं. उन्हें स्पष्ट रूप से कनाडा से कहना चाहिए कि भारत के हितों की रक्षा करें. गले मिलने से ही सब कुछ नहीं होता, दृढ़ता से देश के कहना भी पड़ता है.
भारत में खालिस्तानियों का एक बड़ा स्थान था और उन्होंने भारत की उस पूरी व्यवस्था को अस्थिर किया था, लेकिन आज की डेट में भारत में ऐसी कोई गतिविधि नहीं. अगर कनाडा से ऐसा कुछ हो रहा है तो निश्चित तौर पे भारत की और कनाडा की जो विदेश नीति है उसके तहत सरकार को दबाव बनाना चाहिए. और भारत के खिलाफ दुनिया के बहुत सारे ऐसे देश हैं जिनके देशों में ऐसी गतिविधियां होती हैं, लेकिन जिसकी जो मांग है उसकी मांग के आधार पे भारत को स्पष्ट अपना रुख करना चाहिए, दुनिया के पटल पे भी और देश के पटल पे भी.